fact that the University of Miami desegregated in 1968, I think it was, it started a social catalyst program. It was a catalyst program that helped to spread desegregation and inclusiveness throughout Dade County that extended over into the public schools. That's where I come into the picture at, because in 1988, 20 years later, after the University of Miami desegregated, Miami-Dade County Public Schools was still not in compliance and still had segregated schools. So the superintendent of schools at that time, Dr. Joseph Fernandez, came out with a voluntary transfer program for African American teachers to go out and desegregate faculties around the county. And in return, what those teachers got was the master's and or the PhD program at the University of Miami, which supported the program. So what I'm trying to say is that after the U desegregated in '68, the University of Miami became a catalyst, a supporter of inclusiveness and an open system, if you will, that helped Miami-Dade County come into the 21st century. I think that students today can learn that patience and perseverance pays off. More perseverance than patience, from my point of view. That they don't have to accept exclusiveness from, the society. We can change the society. People make society. So I think that they can learn that they can learn to persevere. They can learn that there's always hope, and they can learn that all things are possible. If you can think of it, if your mind can conceive it, and your heart can believe it, then your hands can achieve it. I think that's what they can learn. Well, everything has changed. Everything is. The university has grown immensely. The physical plant, the academic directions that they're taking. They've expanded the schools of medicine and engineering and education. The law schools. The U is really developing into its image of itself, and that is greatness. My fondest memory of UM, and it crosses my mind from time to time when I self-inspire, was the pomp and circumstances of attaining a master's degree. So the commencement ceremony is the part that I think about the most, when I completed something that I had doubts about in the beginning and I wasn't sure whether I was going to be able to do it. I think that was the most rewarding part when I was hooded in 1992 as a Master of Education. Oh, I'm thankful that my daughter had the opportunity also, who's a freshman here now. She's in the Fine Arts program here, and she's continuing, carrying the legacy on. We're not doing it to find a job per se. I think she came to study the fine arts from an entrepreneurial perspective, so that we could possibly have some say in the narrative about ourselves, instead of listening to what other people who produce artistic statements about us. We want to give some first, make a primary contribution to the arts. So I'm proud that she has the opportunity to do that here at the U. Thank you.